lot longer. In Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the classy Central Market may be the oldest continuously operating market in America. Its market master, Rick Tribble, can tell you about a charter from King George II of Great Britain.
The charter is in 1742, but the fact of the matter, it was chartered well after the market had begun. And the market, I estimate, started sometime in the late 17th century. The real market, probably around the early part of the 18th century, became substantial enough to where a town was formed here in 1730.
Peter Siebert is president of the Lancaster Cultural History Museum next door. He knows some market history too.
It's been here probably since there was a Lancaster. Back in the early 1700s, there were markets in the heart of downtown. And then when they needed more room in 1889, they built the big Central Market next door to us. When you go inside, it's kind of got that grand central station, the big cavernous ceiling feel to it. And I'm always amazed because so few people ever look up. They're busy looking, is that tomato good? Is that eggplant good?
Well, what makes a market memorable is the stuff being sold.
I don't grow all of this. I grow certain of the vegetables, like the tomatoes and the potatoes, for example. I raise both of them.
Well, today we have Cajun catfish on rice with a vegetable. We have a grilled chicken breast with a sauce, a starch, and a vegetable. They're almost complete meals.
Those aren't your tomatoes yet, are they?
They're local tomatoes, yes, sir.
They're your tomatoes?
Yes, sir.
Already?
Already.
I'll be back to buy some of those.
All right.
Yeah.
We sell prepared salads, soups, entrees, and desserts. Very comforting, though. Comfort food.
It's me and my wife. I'm on my wife is married, so we sell Spanish food, authentic Spanish food. So I do empanadillas, I do Cuban sandwiches, papas, like potato balls.
Our main product is turkey sausage, and we have 17 flavors of turkey sausage, and it's all 98% fat-free.
I believe I make one of the best Cuban sandwiches in town.
Who is the turkey lady? That would be me.
Do you like the red raspberries or the black raspberries?
The red ones.
The red ones? Sure.
I guess we would call you the big squeeze.
No, do not call me that.
Okay, she squeezes all the juice.
Potato salad, the broccoli salad, the chicken pies. It's all 75% of the Pennsylvania Dutch.
And another specialty would be our chicken corn soup. Tourists would say chicken corn noodle. We in the Dutch country just understand noodles are on everything, so we don't mention that.
I come every Friday. That's where I do most of my shopping. It's the best thing. It's good for my family, but it's good for my soul.
Ciao. No matter how many times you've been here, it's an experience to come to market. Is he causing trouble?
I am. How you doing, Rick?
Pretty good.
This is the Springerly House, and we sell Springerly cookies. It's a tradition that comes from the Switzerland, Austria area of Europe. It's a traditional market. It's a traditional thing. It just fits right in.
I have my favorite spots. I rotate. I do every row all the time, and I kind of look and see who has what. I prefer it if it's homegrown.
People come here because they are able to talk to the people who sell them the food, and they build relationships. They become friends.
My birthday, they all sang. I think the whole market sang.
This market is open only on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Vendors here are called stand holders, and at one of the smallest stands, Michael Long makes famous Long's horseradish. The same stuff his father made right here for 55 years until Michael took over around 1990.
It's not complicated. You grind the roots up, you put some vinegar with it, you put it in jars. It's labor intensive. Nobody likes labor intensive work anymore. So to be a person on the farmer's market, whether you're selling produce or making horseradish or making Greek pastries, it's labor intensive. You have to love that. Otherwise, you're going to be doing something else. You'd be surprised how many people come into this market, walk past the stand and come back and say, I knew I needed horseradish, but I didn't put it on my list. I said, horseradish doesn't usually make it onto your list.
One small?
But the smell usually wakes them up. Oh, I needed that, so they get one.
You have enough celery today, Ann? You have enough celery today?
I'm not sure if I'll have enough or not.
Is it?
You'd be amazed at the kids that come in with their parents. They just sit there and they just gobble at their celery up.
Ann Wilson has been selling celery, just celery, for 30 years here at Hodecker's Celery Stand. It's special celery.
Lancaster County is noted for bleached celery, the yellow celery, which makes it sweeter. We just sell the hearts of the celery, not the outer stems. I mean, the tourism says you must, if you're going to market, you must buy Hodecker's celery because they have the bleached celery. And a lot of people don't know nothing what bleached means. Well, it's nothing on it, no chemicals, no nothing. It's just, I still tell them it's controlled, it's by controlled moisture, temperature, and darkness, which causes it to get yellow. And the leaves I take off because a lot of people throw the leaves away. They don't want them. They don't realize that there's a lot of flavor in the leaves.
To me, people aren't coming to shop at Central Market in a hurry, you know? It's just a little bit slower. Like I say, people come here to meet friends that they see every week at market, you know? I don't think they do that in the supermarket.
I talk to people and they'll say, oh, I haven't been there in weeks. I need to go. Well, the fact that they say they need to go is an indication to me that they really have guilt when they don't come here. And that's a wonderful thing, really.
And I have sour cherries for the first time, which will be a pie for dinner. I'm hoping it's a pie for dinner.
Well, we're hoping for a pie for dinner too, but we're